The biggest challenge that new Amazon sellers are facing at the moment is the fact that they're gated on a lot of ASINs, and I totally get it. I'm advising a lot of new sellers, guys with capital, all the tools they need, and the supply agreements they need, and they're trying to sell on Amazon. They find profitable products, and then when they try to list the products, they see that they're gated. It's a very tough situation, and it seems like it's a dead end. Now, one thing that I don't advise is to get ungated using invoices. In my opinion, it's very risky and you can lose a lot of money. The only instance where I do recommend it is if you have a prior agreement with a supplier that they can give you a pro forma invoice. A pro forma invoice is basically just an invoice that they might send you for you to confirm that it's the order that you want. They might send you this invoice and you can try to use that to get ungated. If that ungates you, great. Then if it doesn't ungate you, you can just cancel that particular SKU from the order. So in that instance, I think it's okay. The recommendation that I'll give you to get ungated is to try to sell as much as you can of the products that you can sell. Now, here's the purpose of this video. I want to show you a method that you can find brands that you're already ungated in, so you can start selling them. Now, I do want to say that I got the inspiration to do this video from a post that I saw from Fields of Profit, where he showed some brands that a lot of new sellers are ungated in. Now, I saw those brands. My account is over 8 years old. On half of those brands, I was gated on, so I couldn't actually sell these products. Some of them I could, some of them I couldn't, but regardless of that, I'm going to show you a method that you can use to both search for brands that you're ungated in and also how to source the products using Astro Advanced Analytics. So let's jump into it. So here are the brands that Fields of Profit mentioned. He said, got all these ones here. So I just copied this one in and I put it in the search bar and I basically search for this brand. So very simple what we're going to do. We're just going to jump into a few of these lists. I'm just going to click on this one. Now, to check if you're ungated from Astro, you just need to click on this little button over here. It takes you to your Seller Central account and you can see if you're ungated. One thing you can do firstly, you can click on the AI vendor search and see if there are any vendors for this product in the certain region that you're looking at. For example, I'm looking in the United States and I can see that there are all these wholesale sellers of this product. So this person sells it, Jefferson Wholesale sells it for $165. That's 10 units per case, so $16.50 each one, and you can go ahead and check out if there are any special deals or anything special available for buying these products. I can see there's LA Medical Wholesale. There's all these different types of suppliers for these products, and you can search them that way. But the purpose, of course, of this video was to show you how to find even more brands using this method. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on this plus where it shows a bunch of other data points. Now, by clicking on that, what I actually want to see, I don't want to see the chart or all these other data points at the moment. I just want to find storefronts. We're basically going to inspect the storefronts of newer sellers. How do we find these newer sellers? They're the ones with very, very few reviews. So just looking at this one ASIN over here, we're going to go ahead and enlarge this to see all the sellers. Now we see all the sellers and their pricing, and we can also see their reviews. But the great thing about Astro is that you can also sort this data. So if we want to sort by reviews, you just click here and it sorts it by reviews. So now we see a few with very few reviews, 9 reviews, 10 reviews, 22 reviews, and so forth. So let's go ahead and click on one of these storefronts. I can see this seller here and I can check out their storefront. Now, these are all the ASINs they sell. They're a new seller. So if I'm a new seller, I'm most likely ungated in these products as well. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this first one. Step 2 would be to see if I'm ungated on this product. All I have to do is click on this little plus button over here and I can see if I can add it to my inventory. If I'm ungated on this, the next step would be to actually find somewhere to source this product. So I'm going to use the AI vendor search in this instance. So I'm going to search for a certain geolocation, let's say northeast of the United States. I'm going to click on search. Okay, so we have some results. So we see Easy Sign Wholesale sells this for $110, 25 units, $4.40 each. So we can go through all of these. I wouldn't fully rely on just the prices you see here. These are wholesale stores. So a lot of them might be a lot cheaper if you actually create an account with them and you do some negotiating. But let's just check out this one at $4.40. So $4.40 for this one. This is a 22 pack. I'm guessing it's the same one. So $4.40. This one happens to be very profitable at $4.40. $7.09 worth of profit. It seems like quite a good product. Let's go back to the AI vendor search. We can simply click on view to go to this wholesaler's website. We can check them out and create an account with them. So it's quite simple. Let's go and check out some more. This one here is a 4-pack. Again, what you'd do, you would click on this button here, see if you can sell the product or not. Then you can go ahead and check out the AI vendor search. Here we can see some prices. This one here has it for $3.99. That's 6 packets for this one. We can check out all the pricing. The pricing is fine. It's going to be either profitable or not profitable. It doesn't really matter. The fact is that we're trying to look for ASINs that we're ungated on. Now, again, you can go back and see all the sellers of this product. You can sort them by reviews, and you can see and you can target all the ones that have no reviews. For example, this one here has 0 reviews. Let's see what they're selling. So although this seller has no reviews, they are selling quite a few different ASINs. So potentially you might also be ungated on these ASINs. Basically, just to recap this strategy, you're going to go and visit the storefronts of newer sellers. You're going to visit them, you're going to search their storefronts, you're going to see which ASINs you're ungated on. When you find some ASINs that are good, you're going to hit the AI vendor search. You're going to search all the different regions that are within the United States, for example, and see which wholesale seller can actually provide this product for you at a good price that's going to make you some profit. Just keep doing that. If you do that for a few hours, you'll find heaps of ASINs that you're already ungated in. If you're already ungated in these, you can sell them. You can try to sell as much as you can on them, increase your account ratings, and try to get ungated on even more products. Eventually, more than 50 or even 80% of Amazon's catalog will be ungated for you, and you can start selling like crazy. That's the way I would advise you to get started, especially when trying to overcome all these issues with being ungated. I hope you got value out of this video. If you did, drop a like and a subscribe. Also, leave a comment if you want to ask any questions. If you want access to Astro and you want a discount, join my Telegram group. The link's in the description below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.